Hey everybody, my name is Aaron. It's my channel, Great Lakes State 2A. Just want to make a video about something that's going on in Michigan that I feel like needs to be spread around to people that are unaware of this. What I'm about to present to you is not legislation as of yet. However, it's coming. Legislation will be coming in Michigan soon for probably a number of these things that I'm about to list off to you. As of yesterday, November 24th of 2025, Gretchen Whitmer's Gun Violence Prevention Task Force released a report. This report lists a bunch of suggestions, or recommendations is what they call it on here. Report recommendations include, and I will go over all this, there's probably at least like 10 things on here that doesn't look good for the state of Michigan. It really doesn't. And depending on the state of our government within the state legislature and everything after the midterm elections could determine whether or not these recommendations become law or not. First thing that they recommended was requiring waiting periods for firearm purchases. Now, it doesn't say in here with any kind of description of what that will look like if it was put into legislation, but I'm going to assume it's at least 10-day waiting period. That's typically the standard for these waiting period laws, is to implement a 10-day waiting period. And it's blatantly unconstitutional. A right delayed is a right denied. And then going on, we will be looking at increased eligible age for firearm purchase. Now, if you're not from Michigan, Michigan only requires you to be 21 years old to purchase a handgun from an FFL. That does not require you to be 21 to purchase a handgun or a rifle or a long gun from a private party, and it does not require you to be 21 to purchase a long gun from an FFL, just handguns from an FFL. They want that to be across the board. They want every firearm sale to be 21 or older. You can fight on the battlefield and die for your country, but you can't own a shotgun. Okay, moving forward, we got close the concealed pistol license loophole. That buzzword is getting old. Every time they have something that they don't like, they call it a loophole. Basically what they're saying is they want to require a background check for every single firearm purchase, regardless of whether or not you have a concealed carry license. Every 5 years you renew your CPL, and they do a background check every time you renew it, and that's why they bypass the background check in Michigan when you purchase a gun if you have your CPL on you. They want to get rid of that. They want you to just have to do a background check no matter what. They claim that you can commit a crime within that 5-year period, which at that point, if you got convicted of a crime within that 5-year period, your CPL would be revoked anyways. So it makes no sense. They're just adding more bullshit to the list here to try to, act like they're doing something for gun violence. Now we start getting into the bigger stuff here. We got a ghost gun ban. They want to ban you from building your own firearms at home. They don't want you to have a serial number, a non-serialized firearm in your possession. So they want to ban that. They also have a couple things in here that relate to training for resource officers, support community violence intervention efforts, which that more or less entails supporting community members to making housing, mental health services, and food accessible for those in need. So that doesn't necessarily have much to do with gun control legislation. They want stronger safe storage laws. They want to Educate the public on secure firearm storage to prevent unintentional shootings, death or injuries to children, or suicides and gun theft. Now, this is where things start to get really sticky. They want to remove barriers for red flags or ERPOs, extreme risk protection orders, and personal protection orders. So when it comes to red flags, they don't want there to be any limitations of who can actually petition a court to order a red flag against you and have your guns confiscated. So instead of it just being your family, like close family members and law enforcement, they want to make it your neighbor that hates you. They want to make it all your exes that hate you. They want to make it like teachers for your children that can report you, or healthcare providers. They want literally everybody, including Mother Teresa, to be able to report you and have your guns confiscated at 3 a.m. in the middle of the morning, where they kick in your door with a no-knock raid and shoot your dog and all that good stuff. So that's definitely a very dangerous one there. Red flag laws are dangerous to begin with, let alone allowing anybody to just file a petition against you. And then we get into the ones that you probably already know what these are. I don't even have to tell you what these are. These ones, I knew this was going to be on here before I even read this report. They want to ban the possession of large capacity magazines and assault weapons, specifically the sale, possession, manufacture, or transfer of an assault weapon. They claim that these are weapons of war and should be prohibited to reduce mass casualties. I don't know about you, but I don't think anybody in government has the right to tell me what I need for me and my family to protect ourselves, especially to protect myself against tyranny. The Second Amendment was written because of war. It was written because of war against tyranny. So for them to try to tell us that these are weapons of war and that we should not have them, well, that's the whole purpose of the Second Amendment. They also want to ban automatic conversion devices like Glock switches, which I know damn well in legislation they're gonna throw in force reset triggers as well. They want no force reset triggers. They want anything to simulate any kind of high rate of fire. But then again, they're hell-bent on also trying to take away some automatics as well. So I just wanted to bring this to everybody's attention. I'm probably going to make more videos related to Michigan gun control in the future. This is my first one for this channel. I'm in my car at work. So it's just going to be a straight upload with no edits in it, no bullshit. It's just straight to the punch on what's going on here in Michigan. Now, like I said, these are recommendations from the Gun Violence Prevention Task Force. So this in itself is not legislation. This is just what they're trying to suggest to the legislature and the governor of Michigan on what they should do to prevent gun violence. None of this prevents shit. It doesn't. All this does is strip away gun rights from us peasants. That's all it's about. It's about control. It's not about safety. They want us to be defenseless against tyranny. Plain and simple. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably make another video here if anything new pops up regarding this. If there's any legislation that is submitted in either the Senate or House of the state of Michigan legislature, I will make a video on it. I will even try to, I'll even try to go over the proceedings inside the House and Senate if I can get access to that. But yeah, I'll try to keep you guys up to date. I just kind of want to make these videos, especially being a resident of Michigan myself. I want to try to help spread the word. I know there's a lot of great YouTube channels out there that touch base on this kind of stuff. Not so much in Michigan. I know there's 2A EDU. He's really good at going over legislation and that regarding gun rights and gun control. But I feel like the more there is out there, the more we can spread this information to more people and try to defeat the algorithms of YouTube that tries to prevent this information from getting out to people. So moving forward, I'm going to try making more videos in relation to this topic, and hopefully more people will see them. So I'll see you in the next one.